Hello, welcome back to the show now. You are watching See the Stories. Vision, which is the most dominant of our senses, plays a critical role in every stage of our lives. We take vision for granted sometimes, but without it, we struggle to learn, to walk, to read, and participate in school, let's say, if you're still studying, and also work.
Yes, and according to the WHO, at least 2.2 billion people have a near or distance vision impairment globally. However, in at least 1 billion of these cases, vision impairment could have been prevented or is yet to be addressed.
Vision impairment severely impacts quality of life among adults population. Visually impaired adults can experience lower rates of employment and higher rates of depression and anxiety.
In the case of elders, vision impairment can contribute to social isolation, difficulty walking, a higher risk of falls and fractures, and a greater likelihood of early entry into nursing or care homes.
The leading causes of vision impairment and blindness at a global level are refractive errors and cataracts. Globally, it is estimated that only 36% of people with a distance vision impairment due to refractive error and only 17% of people with vision impairment due to cataract have received access to an appropriate intervention.
Now, talking about people with visually impaired, we will discuss about a groundbreaking invention by young Indonesian innovators called Peta Netra, a navigation app designed to guide visually impaired people.
Now, to dive deeper into the topic, joining us in the studio is the founder and chief technology officer of Peta Netra, Jessie Febria. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Kak.
So, Jessie, what is Peta Netra for the first time hearing it, as us as well?
So Peta Netra is an app that wants to help visually impaired people navigate independently in public space.
Okay. And what inspired you to make one?
Yeah, so Peta Netra is deeply inspired by our personal story from one of our co-founder, Grace. Grace's parents are both blind, and as their only child, she often needs the feel that she always had to be with them. And because of the non-inclusive facility in Indonesia, they cannot navigate independently alone. They need help, and this also faced by other millions in Indonesia. So we see this as a really serious problem that we want to solve. So that's why we create Peta Netra, because we want to make this world a safer world for the visually impaired people.
Right. So just a little bit, maybe one step back. Peta Netra, what's behind the name?
So Peta Netra in Indonesia, peta means a map,
right?
And Netra means you can see.
Okay.
So it is a map that you can see.
All right. Okay. Well. Okay. Very, very good. Now we know that from your story, Grace, was it Grace?
Yes, Grace.
The girl, and then she had to be assisted by her parents the whole time. Now, we kind of know, but we want to make sure that we get this right from you. What's the target audience for this app, Peta Netra? And we know that there's like we said earlier, there's a distance, there's nearsighted. So what kind of, how does it cater to different kind of visually impaired individuals?
Right, so Peta Netra's main target audience is visually impaired people who need assistance during indoor navigation.
Indoor navigation.
Indoor navigation. Okay. So we work seamlessly with the screen reader, voiceover in iOS or talkback in Android. We also provide some haptic feedback so they can know when there are some state changes in the app. And we are really wants to cater all levels of the visual impairment. If we look at the definition, the categorization, there is some people with a low vision, mild, moderate, and also severe, and these are usually based on how is the degree of the visual that they can see, and then the light perception as well. And then there is some people that have a total blindness, means that they really cannot see at all. And actually, the sensitiveness, the algorithm behind Peta Netra is created during our user interview, user testing with people with total blindness or low vision that already in the moderate or in the severe stage.
So it's during the proof of concept stage.
Right. Yes. So that is our main target user. So the app itself might be too sensitive for people who still can see their surroundings, low vision with the mild stage.
Okay.
So right now we are trying to balancing for them so that our app becomes not too annoying and we didn't give too much information for them. Because for them, they can see their surrounding, but what they want is to get straight to the destination.
Okay.
That's the target right now.
How long has Peta Netra been?
Yeah, so we first met during our time in the Apple Developer Academy. It is back in 2021, so it is almost 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
And how has the feedback been? I mean, from the tunanetra community as well, or people with visions, like limited visions. How did they react to the emergence of Peta Netra?
We involve visually impaired people a lot during our research process, our design process, our final delivery of the app itself, because we really want to make sure that we build a product that meets their needs. And so far, the feedback is very great. They are really grateful that there is this app, certain app that wants to help them navigate independently, because as per now, they didn't have any groundbreaking technology or some assistance that is aimed to help them during indoor navigation.
Okay, so maybe to answer the previous question by Ranga earlier, because he has two questions. The last one would be, how do you cater to different levels of visual impairment?
Oh, so how I cater the different level of the visual impairment itself?
Earlier we heard about the people with cataract, and then with the nearsighted, nearsighted stuff, something like that. Because you were saying for the visually able people, this might be too overwhelming.
Right.
And how do you cater to different levels of visual impairments?
Yeah, because our app is based on the observation from the visually impaired people that almost cannot see at all, so they cannot understand their surroundings. We are still in the progress to make our app not too annoying for people who have nearsighted or still aware of their surroundings. Still in progress.
So before you said that this app is it mainly indoors for indoor uses? So what happens when those guys want to be outdoors? Can you use it or not yet at the moment? Right.
So right now, Peta Netra technology can only be used in the indoor navigation. So we actually also receive a lot of feedbacks. They say that, it is kind of hassle to outdoor navigation using another app and then indoor navigation using Peta Netra. That's kind of in the development pipeline of Peta Netra as well, to kind of integrate the outdoor navigation and also indoor navigation itself.
So at the moment when they're going outdoors, they have to have a different app. They have to run a different app.
Right.
To make,
So Jessie, can you just walk us through the technology behind Peta Netra, because we want to understand how would you help people with limited visions operate these apps?
So at the first, we will use GPS to determine the building location. So user can choose the building map that is nearest to them by the GPS itself. But when we are coming to the indoor location, GPS is not accurate and it is not working. So in the indoor location, when they are about to navigate, we will use augmented reality or AR.
Okay.
Yeah, this AR, we will create some set of the virtual node. Usually, when you work with AR, you can see something in your phone that there is an object. But when you didn't see your phone, you cannot see that object. That's basically also how Peta Netra works. So we create a bunch of virtual nodes that later can be generated to a paths. And this path is the one that makes visually impaired people can navigate in Peta Netra.
Okay. Now we understand that you have the app running on your phone at the moment. Can you show it to us?
Yeah,
a little bit, because soon after that we're going to try, because you brought something else into the studio too. So this is the app itself, right? Let me see if we can zoom in. Can we zoom in?
So it operates with audio as well?
It operates with audio. When I turn on the screen reader, it will it will be turned into the voice. Let me just change it to the audio.
Okay. So again, this is basing it on the GPS, your location using GPS.
So the GPS itself is to be like, okay, yeah. So the GPS itself is to determine the nearest map. So just earlier, I already create a small map in the studio.
In the studio.
Yeah, in the studio, so it will can see that it will be shown that nearest map is the C2 studio.
Right.
So this is the why GPS is needed. But after we use the map, usually we'll be asked to find a starting point. So this is kinda the drawback of using augmented reality, because user need to inform us where they are standing. And in this page, user can actually see ask other people to go to the starting point. So for example, in this, for example, I already placed a starting point in near the pillar.
Yes, that is it. You're right.
Yeah.
That was clearly
That's the one.
shown on
Right.
your phone just now. We saw it.
In the real case scenario, when visually impaired people arrive in a building, security will guide them to the starting point. And after that, they can leave the visually impaired people.
That answered my question.
Okay, so that being said, you've collaborated with a lot of establishments to put the specific pads to help the people with your app to be able to access all the helps provided.
Yes.
So, so far, how many buildings or how many places have you collaborated with to help our brothers and sisters with limited visions?
In Jakarta itself, our biggest map is in the Taman Ismail Marzuki. It's in the library, so we already mapped the library. We also map community building of the visually impaired people, also map a church. And last week we also got some exciting projects. So we mapped one of the bank, hospital, and also government building in the Taiwan.
In Taiwan?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's
Very good progress.
So, I'm sorry to cut you off. Any numbers of buildings?
a number of the building. Right now it will be around 10.
10.
Around
in
10.
Jakarta only.
In Jakarta combined with Taiwan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are still progressing. So maybe if there are any building owner that watching
Yeah,
us today,
yes,
if you
yes,
want
yes.
your building to be mapped, please contact us.
Well, now I think we want to see some demonstration.
Oh, yes, please. Because
Yeah,
I
okay,
want to know.
sure.
Let's dig deeper into this technology and see how Peta Netra works firsthand.
Okay.
What do we do?
Okay,
How do
tell us what we need to do.
Yes.
Okay, let's pretend that this is a real case scenario.
Yeah.
So I will be acting as a security.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will be guiding you to the starting
Okay.
point. Usually, it's like this, and then I will be walking you to the starting point.
Okay.
So the starting point in each building, there's gonna be a set spot.
Usually we will place it in front of the door, so it's easy to
front of the
find by
door.
the visually impaired people.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they will be like searching with their can, so they will be this is the starting point.
All right.
Right. And then you can just
image next button.
Okay.
sorry.
Next, alert, attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
are
then
now in
you need to
C2
tap twice
Studio
when
Near-
using a screen reader. Tap twice. Yeah.
You are
So
now in C2 Studio Near Pillar.
That's correct.
yeah,
Right.
that's correct. And then you need to choose the destination.
Stage 13.0 meet stage. Move forward for 2.0. Slowly.
Your phone needs to be up front right here, like that, like this. I'm sorry. Like this. I'm sorry. Nah.
Oh.
Yeah,
so you can
you can
actually
just follow the
augmented reality
direction.
work.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the screen there is some. You can just move forward for
It has a like a vibration.
Haptic.
Right.
Right. So when does it vibrate, Jesse? When?
When the state changes, it will vibrate.
Okay.
Different vibration.
Okay.
All right.
Slowly turn right to your 1 o'clock.
To your 1 o'clock, Hans. Do you know your 1 o'clock?
Oh, when you are asked to move forward, you need to follow the direction first. And until it-
Okay.
Turn right to your 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Slowly turn right to your 1
So this will require
Oh.
a connection.
Right, internet
okay.
at the
Internet
first.
connection. Okay.
forward for 3.0 meters.
Okay.
forward for 2.0 meters. Move slowly.
So you, how long did it take you to map this the studio just now?
Oh, it takes me about 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
0 meters.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Move forward for 1.0 meters.
All
I
right.
don't know where it got.
Right, I think earlier there is no
There's nothing
sign,
there
but
before.
yeah, right.
So once you map it, you really have to.
Oh, wait. There's actually a warning.
Yeah,
Warning, bookshelf at your 2 o'clock.
yeah, it's your 2
Oh.
o'clock.
Ah,
It's actually
right.
there. There's a bookshelf.
Yeah,
Right.
sorry.
Move forward for 1.0
Yeah, can you just move it forward?
Slowly turn
Yeah,
right to your 6 o'clock. Slowly turn left to your slowly.
yeah.
Slowly move forward for 3. Move forward
How you doing, Hans?
0 meters.
I'm
Slowly
doing
turn right
confused.
to your-
Oh, it's completed.
Oh,
It's
okay.
completed. You already at the stage.
Show it.
So this is actually
There you go.
the interface when you reach your destination.
Right.
Okay, so there will be a notification as well as in the audio.
Yes, in the
Right.
audio itself.
And also the haptic.
Yeah.
I can actually feel the haptic. So this is important for our brothers and sisters with
Right.
limited visions because they could actually feel it in a different sense.
Right, exactly.
right.
Okay, okay. So again, you have about 10 buildings right now here
Yes.
across Jakarta and also in,
Taiwan.
Taiwan. And that's working, I think it's working pretty good because again, it took 15 minutes for you to map out the studio.
Because it's kind of small.
Kind of small and there's a lot of things moving at the moment.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, hopefully that soon that you're gonna
Hopefully.
exactly expand the
Right.
library of that and get our friends the help they need.
Yeah, that's actually
Right.
it. And also thank you for doing what you're doing. But I think, can we just more?
No, we're not done yet.
Okay.
We still want to know what's happening.
Oh, okay, wait, let's go.
You're having too much fun with that thing, huh? with the app. You think this is good, you know? No, we're not good, guys. We are going to continue our talk with Jesse right after the break. Stay here.